we'll start with Coach.
When the first thing we're talking about is the amount of points we give up. That's obviously not a good sign, and it wasn't a good sign tonight. Our defense was horrendous. That's my fault. We've got to guard better than that. We've got to take pride in it. We can't turn it on and turn it off when we decide to. You got to come out and play every possession. Give them credit. They came out with energy, made shots, and controlled the game just about the entire time.
Yeah, a loss isn't good, but this isn't, season ending or anything like that. What does this loss do to you guys? Do you think this makes the guys go back and maybe regroup and decide they're not as good as they thought they might have been? Or?
I don't know how many hard lessons you need to learn. I mean, I learned about the first time I put my hand on the stove and I got burned not to do it again. And we put our hand, we put our elbow, we put our forearm on it. We've got to learn that it doesn't, you prepare the same way every time, and we didn't. That's our fault. It's my fault. We got to pay attention to more things.
The guys did show some moxie and kept chipping away pretty big there right at the end, and gave themselves a chance to actually win this thing when it looked like there was no prayer.
Well, that's one thing about they are resilient. They don't quit. But when you put yourself down double-figure points and you have to dig out of it. We put ourselves in a big hole.
Brandon, what was going on out there, man? You guys came out, looked like with some pretty good energy. You're up 11-3 and things look okay, and then it just kind of went south for a long time.
Like Coach said, we didn't defend. We can't turn it on and turn it off against any team in this league. We can't get complacent, and I think that's what we did, and we allowed guys to get hot. We allowed their guards to combine for 54 points, and that's exactly what we said we didn't want to do. So we just got to regroup and find our identity again.
I thought when you got the slam to tie it up with 17 seconds left, you guys were in pretty doggone good shape. Did you feel the same way at that point?
Yeah, but
you look on the other end of the floor and Clark's down there all alone, man.
Yeah, we got to get back. We didn't sort and get back. I think we was a little too excited. So it's just one of those things where the ball go in the basket, you got to look and find the man because there's not much time on the clock.
Christian, you were really, really good in the late stages of this, particularly. The hitting the three. I thought you guys were in really good shape at that point. Were you feeling pretty good about things at that moment?
Well, we were still down, so we were happy to be coming back, but we weren't satisfied with our defense up to that point. So we just wanted to do what we could to stay in the game and to eventually come back and win.
What do you think you'll take out of this game? Joe's talking about the arm and stove or whatnot, but do you think you guys might have learned something tonight?
Well, we've had games like this before, and we should have learned then, so I don't know what's different about those than this one. So I hope we learned that we have to play every game the same way and have energy throughout the whole game.
Scott and Masterson were terrors against you guys tonight. Scott in the first half, Masterson especially in the second half. What were they doing that you saw that was allowing them to be so successful?
Creating 2 feet of separation on screens and using screens, and they made some tough shots, but we were a step behind the entire time. You can't allow a guy that can score like that. Scott's had some big games. Masterson's about as offensively efficient as any player in the league, and the mind-numbing thing, as you can imagine, is they scored more points combined than Kennesaw scored at Kennesaw. They scored 49 against us at Kennesaw. They combined for 54 today.
What was the difference, Joe, in that game in Georgia versus this one? Obviously, those two guys exploded, but you guys really dominated them.
We guarded. We guarded very well. We guarded long possessions. We didn't give up easy baskets. We were more alert. We were more in tune. We were just a step off today, and they took advantage of every time. Give them credit. They played with a lot of energy.
You had more second chance points, but 11-5 edge for Kennesaw on the offensive glass. It seemed like the last few weeks the rebounding has greatly improved for this team, and tonight's kind of a step back, looking more like December. What do you think was happening?
I think a couple things. They had 8 in the first half, and then they only got 3 in the second half, but that's also deceptive because they shot 63%. So there wasn't a lot of opportunities for them to go get a lot of mass. We deflected a lot of balls we didn't have. We just weren't very sharp. It's disappointing.
Anything else?
Yeah, looking at Lipscomb on Saturday. One, Brandon, how do you rebound from this?
We don't turn the ball over. I think me and CT, we try to hold each other accountable. We combine for 13 turnovers. We get some shots out of that, we win the game, I think. So that'll be the main thing, guarding the ball and doing what coach needs us to do and moving forward.
Christian, against Lipscomb up in Nashville, you guys were in a similar situation where you got down big in the second half and came back to win. What do you need to do Saturday to avoid a repeat of either one, what happened there where you got behind, or getting behind like you did tonight?
We got to follow the game plan defensively, just buy into that and have full effort the whole game, and just play our game offensively and let it come to us. Don't take bad shots and don't turn it over, and we'll have a good chance to win.
Joe, what do you do with these last couple of games? Even the last couple of games of the regular season, you've got the conference locked up, but how do you kind of keep everybody on the keel these last two games before the conference tournament begins?
You only get 31 games to play. So what I don't get is how you could be unbelievably excited every time to play. And we've scaled back practice. You only get 31 of them, so you shouldn't cheat the game, cheat yourself. And with these deals, there's no reason to rest guys. We've been in a pretty good rhythm. Guys hadn't played a lot of minutes. Approach everything the way you have coming up to this point. And we're going to keep doing it that way too.
Speaking of not having everybody, what's Carlisle's status right now?
He's still out. It's day to day. We'll hopefully get him back here soon.
And Rayshon heard it was an illness.
Ray is sick, so we didn't have him around today. He's been out the last couple of days.
Do you think he'll be back Saturday?
We don't know.
Anything else?
Yeah, good.